Hello everyone, Steve here. I am back from Japan. I just had a wonderful 2 week trip to Japan and well, actually it wasn't that wonderful. I'm so tired. It's unbelievable how tiring it is walking around for like 10, 12 hours a day. It could be worse though, it could be worse. I mean, Japan's a beautiful place. If I had to walk around anywhere in the whole world, I'd rather do it in Japan. Today I got some stuff to show you. If you can see here, we got a whole bunch of deck boxes and they are all kind of filled with Pokemon cards. So I'm going to go through everything I bought, see what we can dissect. I'll talk about what's going on with Pokemon cards and Japanese Pokemon cards and what's going on with me. And I'll probably just going to ramble. And this is just going to be my everything I bought. Plus, I'll probably organize this stuff as I go. So I have these three boxes separated for a reason. And the reason is I arrived to Japan. What day did I arrive? I don't even know. The 14th or 15th. I think the 14th and 15th. And this is everything I bought in like the first 2 days. And on the 16th, PSA, the grading company, upped their prices and they were basically doing it effectively tomorrow. So on the 17th, they all raised something like that. And so these are the cards I bought on the first day. On the second day, I get there, first and second days, but I submitted them to PSA. So these have like an active submission around them, and I submitted them in a certain way. But I don't want to mess up the order of them. So I hope that helps. Hope you guys have been good. I've been pretty good. Apart from the Japan trip is it's wonderful. There's literally no bad parts about Japan. It's amazing. It's wonderful. If you like just having a good time and enjoying yourself, I highly suggest going there once in your life. Not even to go for Pokemon, because yeah, I'll talk about it later. Maybe it might not be the best to go for Pokemon, but just in general, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea how they do it. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so I can show off these cards, but I want to really try and not like mess up my order because I have this. I already have the PSA form and everything done. I submitted these. I just need to print out the sheet and pack them up. So you're gonna see a lot of the same card in this video. Some cards, like this Meowth, for instance, I might have paid 3,500 yen, but I'll I probably paid more for the same card the next day. I might even got it for less. You can see with the EVs. Some of these EVs I paid 8,000 yen for. Some I paid 9,000. Some I paid 7,000. Maybe some that I paid 8,000, but then I got them tax free. So this price would have went down to like 7,800. There's a lot. The main point of it is like you're going to see a lot of different prices, and I really focused on condition more than anything than prices. I just want to get Gem Mint 10s and just sell them. I don't really care about anything else, profit or anything wise. I'll worry about that when it comes to it. I'm just trying to get as many 10s as possible because I'm a gambler. Let's start this off. Finally, this is everything I bought on the first 2 days. So it's pretty good. Everything else, I have no idea when I bought it. So I got a bunch of these Meowth promos. They're pretty cool. I mean, like, it's just a normal art rare. Everyone's gonna get it. PSA 10's probably not gonna be that much. But this cool Pikachu EX comes in a deck. This Lugia EX comes in a deck. Snorlax EX comes in a deck. Now, please do not like look at everything I've bought and go, I'm gonna go buy the same things and submit them. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, some of the things I bought will not net you a profitable return if that's what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to find cool cards and see what they look like, hey man, go nuts. But some things I'm doing aren't the best idea. So you see with this Eevee, I bought it for 6,500, 7,200, and 8,600 all in the first few days. 8,400, I mean 8,000, 7,200. I just found every single one in good condition. And it's harder than you think. I looked through thousands, thousands of cards. Harder than you think. So I got 7 of these. I call it the Cake Eevee. Pretty good. I like that one. I was going crazy on the EVs the first few days just because I was like, oh yeah, gotta get the EVs. Gotta get them. I just love them. I mean, I opened all those boxes. I saw how cool they looked. I still think right now, like these are roughly the same price. This video is going to be pretty current, I guess. Like I only just got back. So these prices are basically the same. 10,000 for Espeon, 6 to 7 to 8,000 for the other ones. Sylveon's like almost 20, and the other one, and Umbreon's like 50 to 65 or something. If you're worried about prices, like 100 yen is roughly 1 Australian dollars, and I don't know what it is to US. So good luck. I think like 100 US dollars is like 16,000 yen or 15,000, something like that. So good luck. You should know your own currency transfer to yen. I don't know all the currencies. There's too many currencies. So I got a bunch of Vaporeons, Glaceons, Leafeons, Eevees. Now this is my fourth trip to Japan, and it honestly probably my worst for like card buying. And even though I spent like I think I spent pretty close to 10 million yen, which is a lot. And a lot of it is forced, and a lot of it is just those EVs. I think I might have spent 3 million yen just on EV cards because I like EVs a lot. I might not even end up selling any of these EVs because the amount of EV art rares I looked at was like, God, every time I saw one, I looked at and damaged, and the cards are damaged from the showcase displays, and it's just, oh my God. My neck is getting sore just thinking about looking down at the cards. But yeah, EVR rare, beautiful card. I mean, the English one's expensive, the Japanese one's expensive. $30 for an art rare is a lot. So everything's just expensive everywhere, no matter what card you have. I got some of these Pikachus. I think this card I probably paid too much for. I think around like 40,000, 35 to 40,000 yen for the butthole Pikachu. But whenever he was looking at me, I was like, damn, I got to get that. I want some of them for my collection. So I'm a big Eevee fan. I'm a big Pikachu fan. I like this gold Pikachu. I like the gold colored Pikachu more. I tried to get more of the gold colored Pikachu. And then there's a normal Pikachu. There might be too many Pikachu artworks that are the same thing. It's just how it is. And now I have to re-sleeve all of these. I don't want to submit them to PSA in these cruddy sleeves. And maybe I will. But, I got to, while I'm re-sleeving these, I got to double check the conditions and everything like that. The Bubble Mew, this was going up when I was there. I don't know what the price is now. I think it's around 20K. It was like 12K. I mean, it was a pretty bad time to go because everything's kind of going up. If I would have went in December, it probably would have been a way better idea. This card is a little bit damaged, but maybe I get a PSA 9. But yeah, I would have had a lot more stronger buying power if I went in December rather than, going in January and right as everything's exploding. I mean, the supply was very low everywhere, but that's fair. I mean, they're just businesses at the end of the day. They're just stores. You know, these are like damaged victory medals, and I paid a lot of money. The first few days, I was willing just to spend a lot of money because I was just like, I was excited. I was like, oh, let's go. Because I basically don't have a budget. So, like, I don't really care what happens. But further in the trip, I was like, okay, I've seen this card like 100 times over. I mean, I got like this full art, I got more Meowths, I got some Master Balls, some of them. This is 151. No, it's not 151. This is Prismatic. This is 151. So I just got the Eevee Master Balls. I got this new Salamence card. I think Roaring something. It looks really cool. Milotic EX looks beautiful. This Charizard full art's sick. I got a lot more modern than I normally would. It's not a bad thing. What was in the the lilies were in this top loader. Yeah, the gift box lilies always a nice little card. Got a Latias there. Got another one here. And I'm kind of just all the cards from like base to like Neo to EX era to ADV, even Black and White XY. I've graded like almost all of them. Like I'm not over them, but the new modern cards, I just want to get a few of each. They all look really cool. I'm really excited to get them. That's it. We've got the Scream Rowlet. This is a pretty good price. I'm pretty sure it's damaged. I'm not going to look at it now. These victory medals are really cool. Gentleman's Pikachu is pretty cool. Surfing Pikachu. I like this new Lycia full art. All the SARs are really cool. Bulbasaur, Flareon, some XY full arts. I mean, this might have been the only 3 XY full arts I bought. Dragonite EX looks pretty cool. Pikachu Zekrom. I tried to be really harsh when I checked some conditions, but I'm sure, like I'm telling you, it's not a perfect. You're not in like a sandbox where like you can grab a card from the shelf and then you can sit there for 20 minutes looking at it. You have to make like really fast decisions and check cards pretty fast. Unless you're just going to be sitting in the same store for a long time. Got 2 Shining Mews. I bought basically every Shining Mew I saw, other than some that were just like really unreasonably priced. Because I just really enjoy selling Shining Mew. I mean, like that one for 50,000 yen, that's 500 Australian. That'll probably grade a PSA 7, and that's worth less than 500 Australian. So think about that for a second. It's not a very good idea. Got this cool Magikarp card. It's XY Gengar, Game Boy Lugia. I mean, some of these I'm paying so much for, like this Lugia, $350. This most likely will get a PSA 9. If not, it'll get a PSA 8. And, that's kind of crazy. Like, I'm losing money on this one. Probably losing money on Umbreon. But if I get a 10, I mean, that's a cool story, right? And I am a degenerate gambler. So, like, 12,000 for Everport. Like, what am I doing? Like, I already have this card, Gem Mint, in my collection. I don't even need another one. But what if I get another one? So, you're going to see some prices. Like, it is actually crazy when I'm there shopping. I'm looking at the prices. Leafeon, Master Ball, Glaceon, Master Ball. Love these. Oh, I love these three. That's a 6 set. Oh, I got these three too from one store. I really love the fact I paid 60,000 yen for this. That was such a bad idea. But I got these two and I was really happy. I bought every single Dungeon Dice monster these, and I'm pretty sure I can go online and get them all for less. But that's whatever. So, what was I going to say? Right. Every store, when I see any card that wasn't like a brand new modern card, I sell them for less in my eBay store. Some random Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, another Tyranitar, Lugia, cool ultimate rare Yu-Gi-Oh card, basic Dragonair. I mean, looking at this right now, it's horrible, but I submitted it. I can't undo it. So this was all one submission. I'm gonna probably put these to the side because I don't want these to get messed up. I'm gonna move these to the side while I yapperoni. Oh, please don't fall over. Yeah, I mean, like it's a bad feeling to see cards on a shelf that are like in bad condition, and then you're selling better condition ones on your eBay. And if you're not selling them, they're just like for sale. But it is what it is. I mean, they're a store, I'm a store. I usually like to buy my cards from what am I saying? I like to buy my cards from collectors or like from the person selling the collection rather than buying singles from other people that also sell because obviously it's not a very good idea to do that. But yeah, it is what it is. Some of these deck boxes are going to be a little bit not perfect, and but some of them will be organized because I ran out of patience towards the end. Even right now, I'm like slurring my words. I'm so tired. Like I got home today like 9 a.m. I slept for 3 hours. We had a public holiday yesterday, so I had so much. We had so much to ship. I shipped like 60 packages. Rushed down to the post office. Come back. Play with my dog. Feed my cats. I'm trying to catch up. I got a lot of work to do, but it is good. This new Dark Magician Girl came out the day before I left, and it's pretty good. Where we are with the focusing. Oh well, that's good. You guys can see that surely, right? Yeah, it's not too bad. I've got this. These cards aren't submitted, so I can kind of just like organize them as I go. Maybe move Yu-Gi-Oh around. So I'll try and buy X, Y, and black and white cards whenever I find the time or the chance to, but it's not it's not doable. That Dark Magician Girl, I actually pulled that from a box myself. So that's pretty impressive. I pulled all these from boxes myself. I got this Dark Magician Girl too. I bought 2 boxes and opened them in the airport on the way home. So that's pretty exciting. I'm getting Charizard, some flower. Look, you guys are gonna see some stuff that's like, what is he doing? Like, why is he paying that much? What did you do like this? But I'm trying to go for broke this season. This season of the 2025 Pokemon Steven. I'm gonna grade I'm hoping to grade 10,000 cards. And might be a lot for some, might be not so much for others. But without selling mystery packs or mass bulk selling them off to people, 10,000 cards is quite the feat. I got some more full art, some hyper rares. I really like these Kamiya cards. So, I think these are the coolest trio. I wish they would have given him like a better Pokemon to do a trio for, but it's fine. I mean, if he didn't do these, I wouldn't even know who the hell these guys are. I think one of them's called Baxcalibur, and that's pretty much all I know. I bought more of these Dark Magician Girls in the stores as well on release. They were hard. I mean, I checked probably 50 of these, and I bought 5 or 6 that I thought would get Gem Mint. So all the cards are just horrible. But Yeah, this year I'm hoping to get around 7 to, well, 10,000 cards graded. Even at this new price increase, so, like, I just have to. I mean, I'm not gonna not submit because they raised the price. I'm not gonna wait for them to lower it. If they lower it, I'm just gonna take it as a blessing. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, man, please lower it." If you don't lower it, I'm not gonna submit. Like, balls in their court. I just have to play by their rules. Here's what it is. I got this, sizzle. I don't know where. 9,000 yen. That doesn't actually seem that bad. You could pretty much get an E series holo, like, every, like, 7 stores. What are you eating? Dog's eating something. This Ghastly, I didn't even know this existed, this art rare. I have not kept up to date with any modern set or new release or anything. So it was so cool just being there and just seeing like a new card and being like, wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. But there's so many new cards. It's very hard to like hone in. So whenever I saw this Ghastly, I kind of just like went crazy. And I bought this card for like $5 to $15, wherever it was. And it's a cool card. And I honestly think I can like it's actually kind of funny. For the prices I was paying for some cards, this plus grading, I could have gone on eBay and just bought PSA 10s. But that's not the idea. I think I organized these art rares a little bit before I left. Like this Psyduck one's so good. The Zora one's so good. Minchino, that's really nice. These two guys are so funny. Chinchino and Minchino. Some Gengars, 450 yen. Whoa. See, I have to organize these a little bit more like after I'm finished with all this because some of these, like these Gengars, I bought them to sell as like raw because they are damaged. So like just sell them as played copies. I got to make sure I mix that in my graded and then do that. I still have to double check every card. So even though I was in stores checking every card, I still have to double check every card. And that's the nature of the beast, right? That's the business. That's what I chose to do. I like this Latias, AR, Ralts, Pikachu, Eevees, Kecleon things looks pretty cool. But I'm still gonna try my best to be like an avenue where I can sell or people can buy like cheaper graded cards off me. I just destroyed 2 Pikachu promos. But it's gonna be hard. Like AUD to USD is going down. My grading price is like $29 a card if they charge me right now. It's pretty cheap Sapporo Pikachu. I mean, it is very damaged, and this Pikachu's cheap, but it's damaged. Oh, this is my like damaged sell raw box. And some of these cards I probably shouldn't have bought. I just thought this was a cool Magneton. I kind of just caught my eye. It's got a cool swirl, but a bunch of random old back hollows. I just yeah, a bunch of random vending. Like paying $3 each for these is like okay, but at the same time, like they're kind of like played and probably not worth paying $3 each. Going down there, you silly bum. It was so hard being away from like the dogs and cats and dog and the cats and my partner because it's eventually when you're waking up every day, you got to be waking up with something. And when you're in another country, you just don't really have them around you. It's kind of just like really sad. I don't know what to say. It's just really sad. Some VS series. This is probably the only VS I saw in like all of Japan. I got like 8 of them, so that's pretty good. This is no rarity. This is probably more of the stuff that people trying to ask. Like, can you get like, yeah, you can get like a Mega Tokyo's Pikachu damage for like 10,000 yen. I mean, you can get a no rarity Bulbasaur for like 13,000. I mean, it is like pretty damaged. Got creases and stuff. It's got a big dent in the top that you can see there. It's not pretty out there. Like, I don't think I necessarily got any like they're just little wins. Like, Raichu E series, buy it for 3,000 yen. It's really damaged. Probably sell it for like $45. I might make like $6 or $7. The Boot Ops E series, pretty rough. Might sell it for $45, $50. It's very little wins, but it's all right. If I can go there, buy stuff, come back, sell it at break even at a minimum, I'm pretty happy. It's that's like that's not too bad. But I'm in a different position than some. Some people can't do that. Some people have, a lower bankroll just because they haven't been doing it as long as I have, so they can't do stuff like this. What do we got here? We got some old back like this is just way too much to pay for like Gengar, Dragonites. But I kind of got sucked in. Sometimes you get sucked in by some of these places, and you just end up spending so much, and then you go, "Why did I buy that?" These aren't too bad. They're in better condition than the other ones. Even looking at these now, these were good. I don't know. I just saw these randomly in a box. I can't remember where. I was like, dude, these were wins. I sell these for like $20 each. Damn. That's 800 yen Charizard level A. Gem mint. Not really. Kind of damaged. So, some people go like, why would you pay that much for those cards? You can just get them less for elsewhere. Well, it's very hard to sit there and make like a calculated perfect decision when you have limited time. Now, if you have a limited amount of money, let's say you had a budget, right? Not even going to say how much the budget was, but if you had a budget you had to stick to, well, it's easier to make like concentrated decisions and more calculated decisions. But when you kind of just like, oh, well, what's the worst that could happen? Well, this is the kind of stuff you come out with. So, I mean, and I'm paying more for, I have Wailord GXs and I have Umbreon Darkrai and I have Reshiram Charizards. I don't even know why I'm buying them. I don't even know. I already have them. I bought them for way less, but I just found them. They're in mint condition, so I bought them. But like, it's hard, man. It the sizzle. I felt like this was not bad. A lot of the VMAX Climax and V Star Universe cards were like kind of hard to come across, and when they were easy to come across, and there was a lot of supply, they were kind of damaged. It was kind of it was it was a bit rough. I'm not gonna lie. On cards that you would think would be pretty easy and cheap to get, Zacian V, Iswanian Zorak, I think. A Drapion is pretty cool. It really sucks when they put the sticker right in the middle so you can't see what it is. I love this gun. This one's so good, Drapion V. Rayquaza Gold, some Radiance, some Eevee Snorlaxes, some more tag teams. I mean, they're iconic. Like 600 yen? When I have these that I paid 50 yen for, but I just decided to buy these two because what if I ran out of the 50 yen ones? I don't even know why. I don't even remember buying these two. I, I have like 20 classic collections that I'm opening and selling and grading. I don't even know why I bought two Ivysaurs. But sometimes it's hard to find like a good condition card. This card is not one of them. Oh no, this was one. This is one of them. I'm grading this for sure. Darkrai. Like, what is this? What are we doing here? Hoopers. Oh, I got some Charmanders. I love the way the classic cards look. I think classic collection is really good, but every classic collection PSA 10 is like really cheap, and the boxes are really heavy, and it's just not really worth buying or grading. And you always get like off-centered starters, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. So it's like, well, it's not even worth doing, but I'm gonna do it. What's up, baby? Where's your ball? Get the ball. Sorry, I'm talking to the dog. Should I bring her up? These gold. I like these gold cards a lot. And they're very cheap. They're also very hard to get. So like, when like what is this? Pretty sure this card has a damage sticker on it. Is it Hisuanian Samurott V-Star? Mm. Oh yeah, I can see that. It has a dotted edgeware down the bottom. That's very unlucky. Well, I'm still gonna grade this because PSA 9, someone might enjoy this in their collection. if at all. Oh, I think this is the downfall of me this year. Oh, I'm gonna run out of space. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, oh, hold on. It's also like really hard to stack these cards in deck boxes because all those price stickers are on the right hand side. But what? How did I feel like it went? I feel like I did overall pretty good. I got a pretty good grasp on the market, if you want to say. I mean, sealed boxes and everything go crazy. I don't even involve myself in sealed box selling because if I'm going to be really honest, and it's going to sound bad, that is just it's just that shit is just too easy. I feel like that's just like child play. Like, I mean, what you buy a box, you find a Japanese middleman on some website, whether you do Instagram or wherever they Twitter, you try and find someone selling backdoored products. So like, here's what happens: store who has a distributor license buys it from the distributor, they sell it to someone else. That person sells it to a person overseas. So then the store that sells it to them doesn't really look like they're like selling it to overseas people. So there's like a middleman in between, and then like you just sell it for more because the demand's crazy because English products impossible to get. Another butthole Pikachu there, Espeon EX, some Alakazam 151s. I don't even know the name of this Pokemon, but I thought he looked pretty cool, and I'm sure someone likes him. That's pretty much my thing. I'll just buy a card that's cool. So yeah, the sealed box selling. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to sit there and package hundreds of booster boxes up and like. I just want to buy the single cards because I love the single card. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I got this lenticular deoxys. I bought like 4 of these. They're all really bad buys. This is going to be like a PSA 5. But I feel like there's a market price floor on these if you're like, you know, how do I explain this? No matter what grade, even PSA 1 is probably like $200. So that'll just be a cool thing to have. Dog's eating something. I hope it's good. Vulpix Delibird. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Uyama's Pikachu. CD Promo Charizard. I tried to get some of these, but all the old Charizards are really expensive. And they're like really expensive. So it's kind of scary how much I paid for some of these things. But water under the bridge. It sounds bad. Like everything I bought in March, I might have graded like 10% of it, and then the rest of it I just never dealt with. Oh, this was a new promo card that I really liked. I don't know who this thing is on the right, but that is Sprigato. And this is that like little koala bear family. It's like 4 Pokemon in one. Not sure who that is, but I think it's a new Pokemon. I just think that looks sick. But it's going to be another really cheap Pikachu promo, but I want to be able to offer that to people. VMAX Climax, Pikachu. I mean, people are going to watch this like, Steve, you just bought Modern. Didn't you find where are all the steals and deals? I was like, well, it's going to be rough if you go into Japan and you're expecting. Like the idea is they are stores selling at the market price. The only good thing realistically about Japan is the fact that this not unlimited is you can look at the card in person. But in saying that, I'm paying like 20 to 30% more on like every card that I've bought. Wow, look, 4 shiny Mews in a row. I wonder how much these were. They probably weren't cheap. We got 2 Charizards. Or 1 Charizard. Oh, Lottery Charizard. It's sun faded. I remember buying this. It's damaged. Don't worry, guys. It's not like mint. Probably get a PSA 6. But I just want to have that in my store. That'd be pretty cool. Full Art Mewtwo EX. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's just rough. It's rough, man. It's oh, what is this? Oh, you guys are gonna see the really bad buys soon. Oh wait, these are my never mind. These are all whoops. Uh these are the damage cards. We already went through them. But yeah, it's hard. Like you're buying things at market price, sometimes more. Sometimes a store will sell something for like 10,000 yen and you buy it. And then the store next to it has it for like 8,500, 9,000 yen. You go, what the hell? Did you guys hear that? My dog just barked. Maybe I'm talking too loud. She's sitting in her bed playing with her ball. I wish I could show you. I really wish I could, but I can't move any of the cameras, fortunately. It, I just wish I could. This might have been the last things I bought, actually. Yeah. It's a really great place to go if you have limited budget. But if you're someone like me who, oh, my Lily, someone like me who like wants to spend a lot, you're kind of forcing the issue a lot. This was sick. 10,000 yen for this. Oh my god, I love this. Very happy to get this. Espeon, Neo Charizard. This I opened from packs. Okay, opened from packs. I went to a card store. I was with a friend. They were only selling 5 packs at a time of the newest set, and I was like, I don't want 5 packs. That's just a waste of time and money. And I stepped out of the line, and he grabbed me by the shirt. And he's like, "No, you're gonna get 5 packs because you're gonna get something good." I was like, "Whatever." I went in front of him, and then as I went to get the 5 packs that he was gonna get, another cashier like opened up and called me over. So I went to the other cashier, and then he gave me 5 packs out of this box that only had like 7 packs left. And then we were opening. He opened all his really fast. He got nothing. And then I opened this on my last pack, and I was like, "Wow, Of course. Of course. And every time we've opened packs together, I get like the most expensive card in the set and he gets nothing. So it felt really bad. But realistically, he probably would have never had the chance to get that because he would have went to the different counter. I don't feel too bad, but I also feel like, but then I bought him lunch and a whole bunch of other things and dinner and paid for a few other things too. So, it's worth it. This is some of the cards from the newest set. This was very eye opening. On set release day, I checked the store. They had like 8 of these. I bought 1 out of 8. I bought like 1 out of 8. I bought 3 out of like 20 of the Articunos. Like they were so damaged, like fresh off the press. It was rough, man. I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, why are these cards so damaged already? No, I'm talking about like damage, but like edge wear all across the bottom, edge wear all across the top, like super off center. I was like, this is crazy. We can't be having this. I paid a lot of money for vending that I'm going to lose money on. Like a lot. Like this is, I think PSA 10 of this card. Oh my God, it's not, but it's fine. It'll work out. It always does. I think it probably won't, but also got these are pretty cheap. I like the way this toxicity thing looked. Um, why don't I buy this Alakazam? Put that over here so it doesn't get mixed up. Nagua Pikachu's. Oh, these are damaged cards. Yes, 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 yes. These are Cell. This is my. I bought them Cell Raw. Boss Pikachu 20,000 is actually not bad. Centra. You guys know this unknown card even existed? Because I didn't. I saw it. I was like, that's cool. I'm grabbing that. Some more Dark Magician girls and Dark Magician boys. We're getting there. Oh, what is this whole stack? These cards are backwards. What were they? Oh, more ghastly. See, I bought this card for 700 yen all the way up to 1200. I mean, 580, 900, 1280 in the same day. Probably in the same hour, honestly. It. I wasn't stressed. I just wanted the card. I don't want to handle these too crazy because they're expensive. But this was like my second haul of Eevees. I kind of organized them all into the same thing. Well, there's a Pikachu there. Paid 40,000 yen for that, most likely. It's probably going to go down. All these Eevees, I think Espeon will go down a little bit. Leafeon, Glaceon will go down a little bit. All the Eevees will settle at like 5 to 6,000 on the next reprint. Espeon will be like 8,000. Leafeon, Glaceon will be like 7,000. Umbreon will be like 40. Sylveon will be like 15. And then from there, that's like the floor price. And then they'll slowly raise. And every time they do a reprint, they might go down. And then eventually when they don't. But I didn't care the price. I bought some for 8,500. I bought some for 7,000. I bought some for 600,000. I was buying the cards based on condition and not price. I'm going to clean off this desk a little bit and then we're going to get back to it. So give me a sec. Okay, where are we? We've got about 6 of these bad boys left. What were we even talking about? Been like, might have been 1 second for you guys, but it's like 30 minutes for me. Took my dog out, got some water, relaxed. Thanks for watching the videos. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do with the YouTube this year. I have ultimately no plans at anything. The only thing I've committed to this year is grading 10,000 cards. There'll probably be a lot of PSA returns. Other than that, who knows? Who knows what the world's going to bring? I mean, all these art rares, hopefully, this is such a cool line. Like Duskull, Dusknoir, Dusclops, the EV CHRs. I mean, they're cooking. It is kind of crazy how, like, they seem to be just coming out with better cards, like, every set. And then you see them, you're like, wow, I have to get that. And they're, like, more expensive every time. Like, what? How's it even possible? I love this one. Oh, you guys are going to lose your mind over this one. Let me take it out. I mean, what even is that? How's that even real? Just crazy. 300 yen. $3. But in 6 weeks' time, there was going to be another set. This is so funny. Gulp and eating a cake. There's going to be another set with another 7, 8 art rares that are going to look amazing. With another 10 SARs that are going to be really good. This Whoop is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to grade all of these at once, but I'm going to try. We'll be trying something. Oh, there's more of these things. Yeah. Hopefully I can get some 10s with these. My last one sold pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Grading art rares is not worth it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So right now, Japanese art rares, even in Japanese stores, you can get pretty much 99% of them for 100, like 150 yen each. Now, in your own country, because I'm just assuming that a majority of people watching this aren't Japanese, and even if you are, you can still sell them in other ways online for more. But let's say you buy art rares for 100 yen, 150 yen each. That's around $1.50 Australian. You can sell them here for like 2 to 50 to $3. Realistically, this Dusknoir card, this gets a 10. I paid $8. My grading price is fucking unreal right now. To be honest, it's like 27. It's the highest it's been in a very long time. But whatever, $35 all in for 10. I sell this for 50. After fees, I get like $12, maybe, maybe 10, $10. And it's just wild to think that like, you get $10 grading one card. You could be like, why would you even bother, Steve? So with that $10, I can get one more of this Dusknoir or maybe 7 or 8 more of the other art rares. Let's say I bought, maybe you might not get this card in a bulk 100 yen, sort of like 150 yen art rare sort of thing. But this kind of one, you sell this for double, $3.60, you buy it for $1.80, you can buy 2 more. And you don't have to spend the extra $25, $30 Australian to grade the card. And to be honest, to me, it's probably what I'm going to eventually have to be doing. After I'm done with my grading and I've submitted 4,000 cards, I'll probably be trying to purchase close to around 15,000 art rares and just every art rare that they've made so far. And while doing that, I probably won't get a lot of the good ones like Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, all that other kind of stuff. But I'll get the big array like the Joltix and this Octopus one, and they're not going to be gem mint. They're just going to be like near mint condition. And I'm going to be trying to sell them for like maybe $4 and buying them for $1. And they'll sell slowly over time, but that will be a better use of the money rather than grading like one Joltik. But I am a very stupid person, and in my brain, I need to grade cards. Like I am, if I'm not grading with PSA, I might as well just be at the casino because like I need that gambling hit. I am literally addicted. This Groudon art is really good. So this Machoke, you get some really good ones for like 100 yen. It's kind of crazy. Some more EVs. I love this Growlithe. So like if you're watching this, I'm not going to try and talk you out of doing anything. You can do whatever you want, but I think it's better to sell these raw than it is to sell them as graded. But I'm going to do both anyway. So yeah. But I don't think, honestly, if you have a limited budget, selling these as singles, I have like thousands listed already. I sell like maybe 2 a day. It doesn't even work currently. But the idea for me is to list stuff that'll sell slowly over time because I don't really have a budget constraint. But maybe eventually I might have a budget constraint. And then I'm shit out of luck because I put all my money into stuff that doesn't sell. Okay, Lickitung art rare, that was really good. Magby. And the main reason, by the way, I don't have a budget constraint is because I don't piss away all my money. Like, I keep it, I'm calculated with it, and I make sure I get the most out of it. I don't like I don't do the fast flipping where like there's a lot of people they'll buy something for like 100 and try to sell it for like 110 and just move stuff really fast and keep like the ball rolling. But me, I just buy stuff and then grade it eventually. Like it's grade it straight away or grade it eventually. That's literally it. That's been my thing for like 5, 6 years. And it works for me and it's good for my mental and it's good for the way I do everything. But it doesn't mean it's perfect. Like it doesn't mean it's perfect for everyone. Because I saw people I was in Japan. There's people there, well, I'm talking to them in person. They're like, oh yeah, I bought this for like, $1,000 and I just sold it on Instagram for 1,300. I mean, he just made $300. I mean, I spent $1,000 on like 15 EV cards that I'm going to sell in like 3 months when the price is really low on PSA 10. But that's what I enjoy. It's not about the ultimate end goal of like increasing that bank account number. It's just about, for me anyway, I'm still going to be increasing it, but not instant flip. I don't get that grind. But some people love that grind. Like you get something, you find it, you instantly sell it, you get the money back in, you use that to buy more stuff. I mean, like that is that's crazy sequencing. Like that's God mode stuff. So these like Master Ball 151s, you see they got all the balls there. You can see that somehow. Yeah. And then new Master Balls are just one really big Master Ball. I'm not sure which one I like more. I think I like this one more. I'd rather have like 20 Master Balls in the card than one. But I tried to pick up more Master Balls because I've sold a few recently. And I just wish I had more. I like these basic EX cards. I like them a little bit. I don't like them a lot, to be honest. I don't like them a lot. I like them a little. I like the EX cards that have the texture on them. They're really good. Oh, this is like my favorite modern card currently. The shiny Pikachu. Baby shiny. Not really baby, but you know, like baby shiny Pikachu. I really like this one. And the artist is a really good artist too, Unishida. So I tried to get these whenever I could, but they have such bad cuts on them all across the card. It's just, oh, let's imagine this scenario. You're walking around. You've walked like, you've taken 30,000 steps in a day. You go into a card store, you look, they have Pikachus on the shelf. You go, Sumimasen, and showcase Onegashimasu. And then you go, okay. Then they come over, they open up a showcase, you pick Pikachu. They go, okay, they give it to you. You look at it like this. And then you see how damaged it is, and you're just like, oh. That's literally what happened. I checked so many copies of every single one of these cards. This is cool. 80 yen shiny Oddish, 80 yen shiny Sableye, 80 yen shiny Sphinx. Yeah, this was really good. I didn't even know this card existed. Is this just Taurus? Or is this like Hiswanian Taurus? I don't really know. But this is like a black, shiny, crazy looking Taurus. I was happy to add him to the file. So we got Pikachu shiny, Snorlax shiny, but he doesn't really look that much different. Pikachu shiny. I mean, Pikachu shiny doesn't look different either, but I always liked the shinies from Shiny Star, Ultra Shiny GX. So I have so many of these things. I got 3 left. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've helped in some way. I don't want to talk anyone out of going to Japan. Definitely go, especially if you like Pokemon cards. But I'd probably measure your expectations. And you might have to buy stuff that you're not comfortable with buying or maybe not even used to buying. Like, you kind of have to force yourself to get out of like a shell because you're not going to walk into stores and not going to have hundreds and hundreds of base set Charizards in mint condition for like $100. I don't even think I found one good condition base set Charizard in any store. I got this Mewtwo V Union though. I'm trying to grade that, sell it as a set. That'd be cool. A lot of the stuff I'm doing now is kind of just like setting like little quests for myself, just daring myself to do stuff. Because like it's literally just gambling. Like Altera EX. This is a great looking card. PSA 10, $50. Imagine if it sells. You know? What if it sells though? Like it's kind of just like what if it sells? Like I'm raising my eyebrows at myself. Oh Jesus. Where'd that come from? That's me sitting in front of the aircon all day. Now I'm gonna get sick. A lot of Neophile Charizards, but the Neophile is very easy to get in good condition. So I wish I bought more of this Mew EX Bubble Mew. I guess I'll have an idea of how many I have after I'm finished, like unpacking everything and sorting everything, but I don't really know. Mimikyu. Yeah, V-Star Universe and VMAX Climax definitely is what I tried to focus on because I don't have much of that stuff, so I was like, "Ooh, get that when I can." You know what I mean? We got the Galarian Zapdos, Surfing Pikachu. Honestly, I don't even know. Like this set came out 25th. It kind of blundered, and then when I looked at the cards in the stores, I was like, "It's literally Pikachu on a surfboard. What am I doing? Am I cooked? Like I have to buy this." Mega Gengar and a Victory Medal. This is a card I'm going to lose money on. That's for sure. $400 for that. It's going to get like a PSA 7. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but maybe. What if it works out though? See what I mean? I've changed the way my brain thinks. like the illusion of, oh, like this. Oh shit, this is what I mean. So I'm starting to get into something really dumb, and it's called pack grading. Now I've never graded a pack before. I have some in grading. I've never graded a pack before, and I've never sold a graded pack, and I haven't really ever looked up any sales. But packs is something I've never really gotten into. Boxes a little bit, but packs is like an untampered market for me personally. Lots of people do it. Lots of people sell packs. I'm not like a visionary for selling packs, but I'm like, okay, what if I buy some packs and grade them? Now this Gengar pack, I bought them for like 10,000, and then I found another one in another store for 8,000. That made me feel pretty dumb. But I spent maybe 1.5 million yen on packs, loose packs from all these different sets: Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, XY, one or two black and white, and oh man, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna try and grade like 2 of every pack art. Pack grading is incredibly expensive. It's incredibly random from what it looks like, and it's probably gonna blow up in my face. Some Dark Charizard and Blaine Charizard. These are definitely played condition, but it might work. You know, it it might work. It seems like it does work, but I don't think there's that big of a market for it. But I think some of the pack artworks are really cool. I like this little guy, this little Kulava from the starter deck. This is pretty good. Uh, like a lot of these old back hollows. I mean, this Blastoise, I think it's got a big scratch on it somewhere. Oh yeah, this card's actually fucked. I'm losing money on Blastoise, but a lot of these have a chance, like PSA 910. So I found a store on my last day. They had over like 100 old back hollows, like Dark Sizzle and all these other random ones. They were like 4,000 to like 7,000 yen for PSA 9 old back hollows. And I'm like, wow, like 3,000 yen of that's just grading, right? Like you wipe away 3,000 yen for the grading, and you basically can buy like mint old back hollows at 4,000, 5,000 yen. But that's the state of it. Like no one really wants old back hollows. And I mean, I get it, right? It's not the new thing. Let me put this pile here. But feels kind of bad. Like this card, I'm pretty sure I'm selling this on my store for like $300. So it doesn't get a 10. It's really bad for me. It's really bad. But you guys will be on me for the ride. We probably won't be on me, but you will be along for the ride of me crashing and burning. Oh, yeah. Hopefully 10,000 cards. It takes way too long to do a PSA submission. Like let's be honest. I don't know why they don't have that shit automated, or like you send them a stack of 500 cards and then they just send you them back graded. Like there's no way that I have to do the submission. It's so slow and a cumbersome process. I don't want to do the submissions anymore. Just let me submit a deck box filled with cards. Like, let's do it. Oh, this doesn't look like Pokemon. Oh, almost lost them. Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't really go too crazy on Yu-Gi-Oh! These Dark Magician Girls are expensive. New Rush Jewel Red Eyes. This card's expensive. Other than that, oh, I did get more of these. I bought like probably 10 of these while I was there. Pretty happy. I'm gonna grade all of them. I'll probably sell a few because if I notice that they sell, I'll be like, ooh, try and buy some more. But they're pretty much like they're already tapped. It's not an undisclosed easy market that I've like got myself into. I think the last two is Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, what else I got in here? I got another one. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. I mean, I'm gonna double check. I mean, I got another one of these another two of these here. I think it's from like a Mandarake or something maybe. But let me go double check. Go double check. I knew it. I knew it. I had two more. I knew I had two more deck boxes. Two more on my kitchen table. These are what I bought on the very last day. So I've already forgotten. That was yesterday. My head hurts right now. I'm in a tear. Sorry if this video is boring, to be honest. But I just wanted to do the video so I can deal with the cards and like actually start submitting them for grading tonight. Might not do it tonight because I'm really tired. I'll make mistakes, but I'm going to do it tomorrow, I think. I'll just be doing like one submission a day, 300 card submissions. Just get them out. Oh, this is the very last day. Yeah, I went to Haruya. That's the cards are really expensive at Haruya, but it was the closest to like where we were going on the way. Very last day, I spent like 600,000 yen buying as many EVs as I could. Buying this. I mean, it's the same cards I've shown the whole time. This card is so cute. It's like unstoppably cute, and I really hope it gets a 9. My nose is starting to run. This is a good time to end the video. Oh, some Ends Reshiram. I expect these cards to go down to maybe 800 yen because it's an art rare from a new set. This card will go down, so I've probably got to get these out sooner to PSA than later. And this is some random bulk E-series. I trawled through the random boxes of a card store, and these are all really damaged. Don't think I got a mother load. They're a really damaged E-series, but it is what it is. If anyone's graded a lot of packs before, hit me up. I want to know your thoughts on pack grading and what to look out for and what is good and what isn't good. Because obviously I don't want to grade a bunch of packs and get a bunch of PSA 7s and I literally lose money. Because it's like $30 per pack. I mean, that's like 45, 50. That's a lot of money. So, yeah. There's lots of cards in the sleeve behind me. Oh, it's V Union. I'm trying to go for Pikachu V Unions. I sold a few while I was over there, but they are so hard to grade. Because all the stores put all 4 in one pack. And all the cards run up against each other, and they got horrible cuts because they're from like VMAX Climax, and it's just a bad idea. Really like this gold, these gold mega ultra rares from VMAX Climax. Another victory medal. I kind of just bought the same cards like every day over and over again. Oh yeah, towards the end of the day, on the last day, I was going full, like full. There's a word that I want to use, but I can't use it online. Jinx, whatever this is, this dog. I'm grading these, by the way. I will sell these. Like, what even is this? I think this is Jigglypuff, but I'm not sure how. Jigglypuff, like an evil Jigglypuff? I don't know. That's it. There's probably more somewhere. Let me zoom out. Wait, here we go. It's bad. It's all the cards everywhere. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have been doing well. I will have more this year. I have a little special sneak peek of the video that I'm making soon. I regraded 200 PSA 9s. I sent them to PSA, cracked all them out of cases, sent them back in. So that'll be a cool video to see. I mean, if they all come back as PSA 9s, that'll be really funny. It'd be really sad. It'd be really funny, but really sad. But, you know, they shouldn't because out of like the last 2 years, I graded like 12, 13,000 cards. I kind of like saved all the ones that I think I got robbed on. So I'm not really a serial crack and grade, crack and regrade, but I did it with like 100 cards like the year prior, and there'll be around 200 cards that I'm doing now. It might even be less. It might be like 140. There's like 5 8s in there, but a bunch of 9s. And things I was like, look, this should get a 10. So nothing to knock on PSA's half. I mean, they're most likely PSA 9s, but I feel like, you know, they're most likely also PSA 10s. So that's it from me. Please stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, stay sexy. Good luck this year. I wish you the best. Good luck in your collecting. Good luck in your selling. Good luck in I mean, take every day as they come. You know, if you're alive, you can make things better. Look at my hands. That's crazy. If you're alive, your life can get better. That's all I can really say. Goodbye from me. Have a great day.